Hey guys, it's Friday and it's waxing on. Today we're going to look at a fellow, probably could have fallen under the title of classic rock, but his music wasn't really rock and roll. His career spanned 1966 to 73 when he was unfortunate to have died in an airplane crash. It seemed to happen to a lot of great musicians we had. I mean, we had Buddy Holly, we had Bill Chase, and today's guest artist, Jim Croce. The only album I ever got of Jim Croce's was this one, Photographs and Memories, Greatest Hits. Now, I said his career spanned 1966 to 73, but it wasn't until the early 70s that he really broke out and had some hits. And I would say this album, every song is a hit. Once in a while we have that happen. We get a greatest hits package where you've got a few hits and a few that feel like fillers. And we've had a couple on the shows over the last year that every song is great. And that's the case with the Jim Croce album. Every song is a hit. Give you some idea what he's got on here. One of his breakouts, of course, was Don't Mess Around with Jim, Bad Bad Leroy Brown. But there's a lot of other ones that, I mean, maybe didn't get as much airplay, but certainly excellent tunes. Operator, That's Not the Way It Feels. Photographs and Memories, Rapid Roy, The Stock Car Boy, Time in a Bottle. And I'm still hearing that one on TV and in commercials even now. I mean, that's a timeless song that's still standing up. New York's Not My Home, Working at the Car Wash Blues, I've Got a Name, I Have to Say I Love You in a Song, and again, that one pops up an awful lot. Lover's Cross, One Less Set of Footsteps, These Dreams, and Roller Derby Queen. Short career, but I'll tell you, the music, I can remember back in I guess it was about 1974, I was doing a lot of commuting, and this was one of the mainstays in my car. I listened to this thing continually, and again, I didn't have a lot of exposure to Jim Croce except a couple of AM radio hits. I didn't have any of the earlier albums. My only album was this one, and again, I bought it because I recognized a lot of the tunes, and the ones I didn't recognize were nice little surprises. It's really not rock, it's really not folk, it's kind of somewhere in between. And if you remember a few months ago, we looked at music by Jim Croce's son, A.J. Croce. And his was, again, kind of hard to classify, kind of like early Tom Waits, kind of barroom music, kind of jazzy in the early albums. And I think the two we looked at that time were very early albums. But A.J. also makes an appearance on this album. I don't know what you're saying, 1973, how did we get A.J. in there? And it was in the album liner. There you go. A.J. sitting with his dad's hat. And like I say, this is quite a few years ago, long before his career took off, but he was still part of the music package and part of them together. So if you get a chance, I know he doesn't get a lot of airplay now, and many people, again, my age will know who I'm talking about. If you haven't heard of him before, take a look at the music of Jim Croce. It's great, easy listening. It's, like I say, it's a little folk, a little rock, funny stuff in there as well. I mean, it's kind of lighthearted, but it's very unique. And again, he, in a very short time, made quite a name for himself. Okay, so that's it for today. Dip back into the 1970s with the music of Jim Croce. Okay, everybody, have a great weekend. First real big weekend of summer. I know it's been really hot where I live. I'm sure some of you are finding the same. Don't forget to mask up, get your vaccinations, maintain your distancing, and just take care over the weekend. Thanks for stopping by. We'll see you on Monday.